Hello! So today I'm going to show you an easy way to make a basic mood board for your next design space utilizing Canva. So in order to do this, I'm just going to start with creating a new design, and you can do it really on any size that you desire, but I often do letterhead. See here. So I actually want to resize it because I want it to go in the opposite direction. So I'm just going to actually select that and resize. Okay, so here I am, and I can start however I want. There are always templates you can utilize here. They don't necessarily have mood board templates, but there's features of them sometimes that I like I like this one. So I'm going to make a double page, and I'm going to utilize that template because I'm going to pull features from it. So I'm going to start here, and I am just going to give myself a little background decor color. This is not needed, but you can do it however you want. So utilize that color that I pulled from this one down here. And then I'm going to take some of the features. So I like this Polaroid that they have. I don't want it quite as big, but I'm going to resize it. I also like this tape that they have. Let's pull this up here and resize it. And I like this graphic. All right, so I'm just pulling some elements. As you can see, I'm going to move this back behind the Polaroid, and then I want to add a picture here. So I'm going to take just this framed element, which you can find under your frames, and it's a recent one for me. So I'm going to take it, and whenever you see this picture that looks like the sky and grass, like a landscape, that is something that you can pop any of your own pictures into. So I just kind of framed it so that it would fit into this Polaroid space. And then under my recent uploads, you will see that I have my room design that I'm going to be working for. So I'm working for a kids office school space that I'm designing. This is the cabinetry that was made for me by the designer at Cabinet Joint, where I'm getting my cabinets. And so I'm going to pop this in here. If you had a picture of your room that you're going to be redecorating, you could pop that in there and kind of use it as a bit of reference. Okay, then I'm going to name my space. You can always choose any text you want from this text window. I like this text, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to ungroup it so that I can just take one text body at a time. And I'm just going to label this schoolroom for my mood board to have a name, so to speak. So that is how I labeled that. Now, what I want to do is start adding elements. So as you can see here, I have a lot of elements that I've already added when I made my last mood board, but I'm going to show you how exactly you can do that. So if you go to a store, like I'm on Target right now, and I want a chair. So I have this web page pulled up, okay? I want this chair. So I'm going to take Shift-Command-4, which is how you do a screen grab on a Mac. And I'm just going to grab that chair. I'm going to head back into Canva, and I'm going to be on my upload window, upload media, pull that chair from my file, and you can see it right here. I uploaded it earlier too. So I'm going to pull it into the space. Clicking on it pulls it directly into the space, and then I want to remove the background. I'm going to go to Edit and Background Remover. You can see here this is a Pro Canva feature. So I'm removing the background. And there you have it. Now I can add this to my room space. Some other elements that I found and that I want to add to my space. Maybe I want this plant, which I also found on Target. I screen grabbed it, I uploaded it. I'm going to remove the background on it. And pull it into my space. This light that I like for the desk. I grabbed it, I screen grabbed it off of Target. I'm going to remove the background. Try that again. For some reason, the background didn't remove. Remove the background. There it goes. And you can see the background's removed. So I could place it here. I could do whatever. I'm getting a full collection. Now, my room is already painted. I'm not going to repaint this space. But if I wanted to, I could add paint chips into this mood board to kind of see the entire feel of the design. One way to do this is to go to a paint store. So I'm randomly going to select paint at Sherwin-Williams. I'm going to their website, and you can find a ton of different colors and a ton of different families. Let's maybe click on their neutral color palette. Watch it load here. Okay, so maybe I want this neutral color. So again, I'm going to do a screen grab, and I'm just going to screen grab that palette. And maybe I also want to add in a little white pastel family for a feature spot. And I want this, no, I want this color, a nearly peach color, okay? So I'm going to screen grab it. Go like this. So I got a couple paint samples. Going back to Canva, going back to upload media, and I'm going to download both of those, or upload, I should say. And here we have some paint samples that I can drop right into this space. So then you just play around with the elements, the main key things you want, the paint samples, maybe the rug you want, different furniture and accessories, and then you can create this mood board space. Super simple, and when you're ready, you can just hit download. You can make it into a PNG file, a JPEG file, a PDF, multitude of ways. But I also wanted to show you, here's one more thing that I created. I actually had worked on this space yesterday. So I have my school mood board. I'm still playing around with it, but these are just some of the elements that I had found for it popping up that I'm going to incorporate. But I also made another space and I blew this up. So I just stretched out my cabinet design. Again, you could do this with a picture you grab of the space you're decorating however you want. If you stretch it out wide enough, you can start to play with the elements that you brought in and put them right into the space. You can see I'm pulling the chairs in, I put the lamps into place, I'm playing around with the accessories on the shelving. It helps just to know what you want to kind of purchase before you, or just to see how it looks, I should say, before you purchase it. So you can play around with it just on there, create an addition to your mood board. There's so many different options. So there you go. There is your basic template about how to create a mood board on Canva. I hope you liked it.